And
Welcome back to Goblets&Warlocks! Yay! We're with Icewind. There's some changes to overlays, so as you can see, chat is now visible. So most recent chats anyway.
That's fun.
Crazy.
As in all my
Look at
campaigns,
you.
I've added that. We have a different combat overlay too. Maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. I don't know. Depends on what this party does.
that's fine, guys.
Hopefully not before a long rest.
Yeah, I was waiting for who's going to start doing it. Famous Game saying hi to YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube and you like our content so far, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below what's your favorite part. So sorry we were a little bit late with the new overlays and stuff. I had to do extra editing and we were still waiting on people to join, and we had some sound issues too, so we're still working on that too. But we're back and we're going to be here. Everybody's here tonight. Let's see, any our charity one shot is now going to take place over a couple of episodes. Now we're not doing an 8-hour stream. It's going to be like, right now we're shooting for every Tuesday. Depending on my work schedule, it might be bi-weekly. We'll find out. I have to wait for that. I don't know when I'll go back to days, so which I'll be on days I'll be going to nights next month. So all my campaigns will go to bi-weekly. Except for my Order to Goblet, which when we do start, it'll be kind of like rotating between Sunday and Monday each week to try to keep it weekly. So we'll see. There's a lot of stuff to iron out when that actually does happen. So we'll cross that road when we get there. So alrighty, with that being said, I don't really have any other announcements. Yeah. We'll shout it over to our streamers here in chat. We'll go over to Sebastian, JR. What you got going on?
What have I got going on? On every other Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, we are doing Holic Horrors, kind of a werewolf themed adventure. And also I've got Chaos Tricks and Skyrim running, so sometimes I play Skyrim and you can come into chat and use your channel points to like kick me in the air, make me shrink, or spawn spiders to murder me. So we got that going on.
We got that boy Nate, and give what you going on with your stream.
Just lots of fucking D&D every goddamn day of the week. I'm working on, for as soon as this campaign is done, starting a fourth one.
That is so much D&D.
Jesus.
I'm technically running 4, but spaced out enough where
I don't know how you guys do it. I get like 1 or 2 in my brain. It's just like.
So I exercise with improv D&D, which is a lot of fun. We don't really have a plan. We kind of just play D&D, and whatever happens, happens.
That's one way to do it. That's one way you can run that mini. The Famous Games. Are you still streaming or?
I'll stream around sometime around Christmas. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing anything recent.
Wait,
anything soon.
6 months?
I don't know. Maybe in December.
Yeah. Dude, we'll do something in December for sure. I mean, in between now and then, though, I'm not sure.
He's our busy college boy.
Yeah, I'm doing things.
Yeah, but you're on summer right now, man.
Yeah, I know. I still got things.
Stream Diablo.
Do you think I played Diablo? No. I actually would like to do that. So it's not too bad.
Well, if you're not,
it's so much very fun.
Exclamation point merch. If you like some merch, I've still yet to do it. I keep forgetting. And Silver reminded me yesterday, and I totally forgot. Well, these are this month's giveaway, which the green screen is going to cut them out because it's got green all in them. But they're Panda dice.
Panda.
Yeah, so that will be this month's giveaway in the Discord. As soon as I get my tax refunds back, I'll mail the rewards I do have to send out, which includes his send outs here. Still haven't sent that one out. Yeah, it's been rough for a while since my trip broke down and stuff, so that's fine. All right, we'll just go ahead and get into tonight's episode, shall we? And welcome back. So, Sebastian, would you like to lead us into tonight's recap? Because you rolled a nat 1 on the recap.
With a nat 1, I'm not Sebastian, I'm Wraith.
No.
Well,
Wraith recap.
to really understand what happened last session, we have to go back a little bit farther. I was baking brownies, which is quite nice with Maeve. Minding my own business. When we got sucked back up with these crazy assassins that still haven't assassinated the Mike after all this time. I really liked the brownies as well. I'm baked, by the way. I'm Sebastian. I have a lot of voices in my head. Some of them creep in from time to time. We're starting to get along a little bit better. Now and then,
Still suck.
I'll be able to hear what they're thinking now. And it can be advantageous. Sometimes you need Wraith, sometimes you need bait, sometimes you need me. Anyway,
Amen.
I was really excited to make these brownies. Shut up, Gargon! Anyway, I was really excited to make these brownies. And first we fought some demons. Then I was really ready to make some brownies. Didn't have the ingredients yet. I
Get
needed
off.
just this ruby for this. I'm excited for these brownies. Shut the fuck up, Gargon. Then we had, to rest, and the party was in such a hurry to get out or whatever, so we took off. Still didn't make the brownies. We watched and watched and watched, like while we were waiting for everybody to finish sleeping. Still not having made the brownies. And this giant showed up trying to eat Lefty and Righty. Lefty being on the right side and Righty being on the right side. I never quite understood that, but this group is full of mysteries. Arlen, who, went from being very healthy, if a little bit emo, to being sort of like dead looking with this sort of leitmotif that I'm not sort of vibing, rushed out to save Lefty and Righty along with the rest of us. There was a moment of attempted diplomacy, measure of dawn. Looked like she was doing a great job. All I heard was, so I'm not completely sure what she said. Unfortunately, it didn't work. And this enormous giant coming in on a mammoth decided he'd rather just try to eat us and our polar bears. Wasn't alone. He had some other things that were also hungry and may have swallowed the Forgotten One. It's like, he's the biggest one. They should have started with something smaller, I think, but they went after the Forgotten One. So yeah, Forgotten One got swallowed. We fought this giant. There was a net involved. Also, Arlene created a light wall, which created a lot of light, which was wonderful, given that supposedly we're trying to end darkness that has covered the land for months and months, but I can't seem to fight in darkness or dim light at all, except maybe for 3 turns. Not bitter about that. No, not even the littlest bit. Not slightest. Not slightly. No. Regardless, we fought the giant. He came back up, so I fireballed him in the face, and he dissolved into bones. And now he's a giant skeleton. And I think, what else happened? Yeah, I do remember that we did not bake brownies. And I'm so excited for the brownies. I'm excited for the brownies too. I really like brownies a lot. I'm really excited. I hope this works out. And that is where we're at. Did I miss anything, guys?
I turned into a ghost.
Wait, oh yeah, that's right. There was some crazy ghost action. What the hell was that? These guys are
I don't
constantly.
know if I'd call it ghost action.
I mean, maybe you can dive into it right now as we come back into the 9th episode. As you also has a few discussions at the end of the combat, I think, but not very too much to really have to call it. But you're at the end of. Actually, y'all finished y'all's watch and were able to get your long rest, right? Can't remember. Oh, and then y'all leveled up. Yeah, so.
We did level up.
So. It's a new day.
Did we long rest after that? Like, did we get a long rest
I
after
was
that
just say,
fight?
if you're not taking a long rest, go ahead and take a long rest, because Because that was in the middle of the night.
Hey.
I think that was on the last watch.
Was it
if I
on the
remember
last
correctly.
watch?
Yeah.
It was on the last watch, wasn't it? So, all
So I
right.
think
So
we got
wherever
a
you're
long
at
rest.
is where you're at. So,
We got a long rest before the fight,
yeah.
and then some
Yeah.
of us got a short rest from Darius
Yeah.
because
something
the
like-
cat.
Yeah,
Either
which
way,
one
y'all are
you-
back at match HP somehow, but yeah.
Well, because we
And
leveled.
some of you.
I never took a
25
hit.
For once.
Hey,
You're
now that I
up
got
flying
wings, I just
super
gotta go.
high.
But anyway. What would you like to do for the rest of the day?
Sebastian
Travel.
sadly pulls out his spatula.
Sadly pulls out the spatula.
Very sadly, because he hasn't made brownies yet, and he's been trying to for 4 sessions, maybe 8 sessions, maybe 1,000 sessions. I'm trying to figure out how to like decrease the volume of the music because it's pretty loud on my end.
Is it loud, too loud for everybody else?
I don't turn the music on because it overstimulates me.
I turn it down in an individual browser tab.
I was trying to figure out how to do that, but I'm not smart, so well, that's good. All right. Brownies, anyone?
Yeah, if you want to make brownies, bud.
I will turn down in brownies.
I would love some assistance. Brownies is a very high risk endeavor, and to do it right, sometimes it helps having silvery barbs on hand and a force cage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that, weren't we?
Arlen still 100% thinks you're making brownies.
I'd be very disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we need for brownies?
Which of
Apparently,
you
yes.
can help with things like silvery barbs?
In case you screw up the brownies.
Darius? Doros?
I can, but I do not know if it is worth using on baking.
Baking is one of the most important gifts you can bring to the world. It's just
I can light the fire for you.
These brownies
be
must
wonderful.
turn out real good if you're using magic on them.
It's very yeah. Maeve taught me. She is a brownie genius.
So the last ones you gave to us were good.
Yeah, they were really good. This is an even better brownie. It's like a deluxe extra great brownie. I just might need to sit for an hour, and maybe a little bit after I start, if you could just throw a force cage to make sure the brownies don't escape. Then
Around you or around the brownie?
around me
container?
would be good. Yeah, I mean, I just got my kitchen area going.
You're afraid the brownies will try to escape?
Good brownies. Good brownies are an art, man.
You realize you're a moron because I can read your mind.
Shut up, Gargoth. I am thinking very clearly here only about brownies.
At least Gargoth understands what's going on. I mean, there's someone.
Well, it is.
Y'all are
the
sharing the same mind. Even though you're talking about brownies, he can still read your mind. We had this discussion.
So, in just a moment, I'm gonna sit cross-legged, force cage me, and all of you guys be ready. All right?
Like right as you start, you want us to force cage you.
Yeah, like maybe like 6 to 12 seconds after it starts.
As soon as you start, I'm going to want a wisdom save from you.
All right. He's gonna subtle. Huh?
Nothing.
He's gonna subtle spell planar binding at level 7.
Oh,
You can subtle spell all you want, but in this unique situation, he can read your mind and know what you're doing. I mean, you can't counterspell it. He's going to try to take over your body as soon as you do this. So I'm going to need a
Can I
wisdom saving throw no
Can
matter what.
can I still cast it with him in having taken over the body since
This
it's
is all
subtle
part of the
spells?
wisdom saving throw.
All
You have,
right.
you have rewards.
Do you?
I will use an
I don't have it pulled up right now.
advantage. Yeah, what do I have?
Give me a second. I didn't have it pulled up yet.
And can I use my rewards to give him disadvantage as well if I use one of those advantages on him?
It doesn't work like that.
All right, I will use my DM inspiration I got.
You
Yeah,
have a
you just
demon
got-
inspiration.
Yeah,
You have
and
3d4s and 2d6s. And
I
some
will
advantages.
use.
I
I will
also
use-
believe
can I-
that this moment has been foretold in the stars. I just checked this
Ooh.
morning. Please add 1d6 to your roll.
I love
Oh.
that so much.
And he's also going to use the 3d4s and the 1d6 that he has.
I don't.
I'm gonna.
He has.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Well,
Gargoth
the
has
DM
all of that?
has.
Yeah, burn him now.
I don't see
All
any on
right,
you.
I just deleted him.
Oh, you're slated.
yeah.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
what else can I do? Can I use an advantage plus DM inspiration, or is it only one?
Don't you have elven accuracy
This-
already?
I do have elven accuracy, but I don't think that counts for saving throws.
I thought
That's
it's when.
attack rolls.
Oh,
It's
is
just
it
attack
just
rolls. Yeah. But yeah, would I be able to use an advantage from what do you call it? From stream on top of the DM inspiration, or do I only get to use advantage once?
You can't keep doing advantage. Once you get advantage, you
Okay,
just
so-
have advantage.
Okay, that was the question. So I'll use 1d6 and I'll use 1d4.
The DC you have to beat is 28.
That is like physically impossible, Jugan.
He's rolling against your wisdom. I used my rewards. You used your rewards.
Oh my god.
Can we silvery barbs him?
You have to see him to silvery barbs him. So you're
Yeah,
silvery
that does not-
barbing Sebastian.
that-
currently.
Does not pass it's
Yeah, he got a 20 for his save, or his wisdom save. It's your wisdom save, and with my rewards, I got +8 on top of it. So it was a total of 28.
I do not succeed.
As Sebastian sits down to do whatever this is, Gargoth takes over his body.
Force grid.
I cast force cage around him. He is now inside of a cage.
You know, if
So
I
what's the
knew
pl-
we
what's-
were going to try to do fight
Let's
a
have a
giant,
conversation.
Yeah, this is gonna last an
Gar-
hour. I don't. What are we gonna do now?
Is Gargoth gonna make the cookies for us? I'm
Yeah,
the
where-
brownies for us. I'm very confused. on
Where
this.
are the brownies?
Is Gargoth the brownies?
I think Gargoth might be the brownies. Now that you say that,
Are you trying to have a conversation with me or a conversation with them?
No, they're having a conversation with Gargoth. Gargoth is fully taking over your body.
Right, can I continue to cast a spell while I
No, he's
am...
in charge of the body. He's in his form. He's in charge of the body.
But I'm still there.
If it's a subtle spell and he doesn't need any components or somatic,
Yeah, it's subtle spell.
Let's
can just
He
think
gets
it.
a-
All he, has to do
doesn't
is
even
think it.
he gets an advantage on his saving throw, so it still might fail. Like, there's still a high chance it'll fail, but
And we can see him, so we can silvery barbs.
So Don't you have to see both people
You don't have to see anybody.
for silvery barbs?
Just for silvery barbs. For silvery
person-
barbs, it's
Silvery barbs.
disadvantage on someone you see. But they wouldn't have to see me for the disadvantage. They just have to see Gaga. To give me advantage, they'd have to see me, so they'd have to give someone else the advantage afterwards. But I don't really need advantage on anything.
Very tricky. I picture you like in the back seat, like the whole trope that Banner said when Hulk was in charge. It was like he's in the back, he's in the trunk with the
Trunk.
with the lot. That's what I'm picturing right now.
Well, subtle stealth doesn't require anything physical. So.
Sure, go ahead. Is it a save from him?
Yeah, but it takes an hour, so he has plenty of time to chat with everyone else before he makes the save.
So the moment the force cage drops is when you're casting the spell, because this force cage lasts an hour as well.
Yeah, so it'll be like drop
Great.
like right after the spell.
So y'all won't really know if it worked or not.
No, the spell's gonna drop, and yeah. So
Hey, Gargoth.
What you doing,
brings
buddy?
You here?
He's
We
thinking
were
that this-
expecting brownies.
Are you going to make us brownies?
Oh,
I
y'all
thought they had
deaf,
the-
blind, and stupid.
I'm not deaf or blind.
I was promised brownies, okay?
Wait, hold on. Maybe
I can
listen
cast
here,
blindness
maybe,
deafness.
maybe there's a translation thing. So I will ask him in Infernal if he is bringing the brownies.
Brownies was try to sneak past what he's thinking. There's a lot of people in his mind. Let's just leave it at that.
I think that there were never brownies. I think he's trying to.
He's trying to make me a
Do
servant.
something.
We know what he means. I know what he's trying to do. He's not clever.
See,
Wait,
you
what?
apparently were the only one. None of the rest of us knew this. So,
Wait, what is he doing with Maeve that whole time then? He said he was learning to make brownies with Maeve.
He
I
did
think he
make
was
some brownies. though.
multitasking.
Yeah, I think
he
we all
learned.
have a brownie.
We do have.
We do.
brownies.
We have a healing spell brownie. I think he was learning stuff from Maeve, but also working on that. But I think this is something he learned from her. I think he's trying to bind him somehow. It's not going to end well.
Oh, it's not. I'm here to help, and y'all treating me with anguish. Like, not cooperating at all.
It's because you're really mean. Like, have
And
you
also-
thought about just like not being that mean?
I'm a devil. I don't know what you mean.
Not a demon. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like a demon would be a little bit nicer.
What?
Yeah,
You
a
clearly
demon, a
not
demon
seen the
sounds.
infernal world down in Avernus.
A demon sounds so much nicer than you, Gargoth. I'm sorry to say.
Oh, no.
I don't understand. I thought demons and devils were same thing.
Yeah, I thought they were. I thought it was just like an interchangeable
Definitely not.
lexicon.
It's like synonymous. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That
just
is
just
the
so
word, yeah.
just
Let's
so
put
everyone's
it
aware.
this way. Demons are chaotic evil. We're lawful evil. We have a
I don't
little
know
bit
what those
more moral code to the evil side. Demons, they can do what the fuck they want.
What is-
Yeet Arlen has just been redeemed, by the way.
So
Oh.
TFOs can get frustrated at this conversation. Just go over and
Well, I did the alert not go off.
I don't know, but I see it in chat.
Oh wait.
No, it's not
Oh,
an
do I
alert.
have
Never
to-
mind. It's not a sound alert. It's just a redeemable chat. So,
I see it.
you forgot when I guess you get pissed off about these brownies and you can go decide to ER. And what does that look like?
I was promised brownies. And then I'll pick up Arlen and I'll. Arlen, you are also promised brownies, right?
Yes,
Are you mad about this as much as I am?
I am, and it's Gargoth's fault.
Let's.
Not my fault.
It is definitely Gargoth's fault. He is not making us brownies. And then I'll throw you at the cage. And it's like,
You'll throw him at the cage?
I don't know.
Roll a strength check. Just general strength
Sure. Cheryl String.
check. I'm assuming Arlen is just allowing it to happen. Ooh, damn.
24.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not like I could like resist
All
that.
right, give me a dexterity saving throw, Arlen.
Ooh, doggy. 11.
It'll take half damage,
I'm
which
just
is
a little guy.
6 bludgeoning damage as you impact this force cage, and Gar goes, y'all are idiots.
I kind of want to shoot Gargoth.
No, okay. The cage goes away in an hour. Whatever Sebastian's casting clearly hasn't worked yet, and might work during the middle of this or the end. But if it fails, Gargoth will still be in control. Just so we're all aware. So we have an hour to talk this through with Gargoth.
All right, I've been wanting to ask you this for a while. Gargoth, what do you want, man?
I'll hear you lay on hands.
You're here.
I'm here because of him, and he points over to Doros.
You want him?
I'm here because of him.
Oh, you're here.
He's helping me.
Yeah, okay, but the greater question is, when we get your bounty back, when we get this Levistus guy, we put him back in ice, and you deliver him back down to where the fuck you're from. What next?
That's a kind of
Like,
a
you're just
personal
gonna-
question.
Yeah, we're friends. Acquaintances on our way to becoming
More than friends? Where are you going with this?
mutually beneficial partners,
I
business associates.
like the word acquaintances. We're here to complete a job, but y'all just giving me pushback.
Well, we just want to know what your end game is here.
I am following orders from Asmodeus to help nuts over here with his task.
Okay, so we kill Levistus, and then what?
You just go home.
Go away?
Take his dumbass back to fucking hell.
In just Levistus?
As of right now, yes.
I want to make an insight check on him.
Make an
on
insight
that.
check.
Can I
I don't
input
know
that
what
as
my
well?
dice are. I'll just roll it here. Oh, not great.
Not great for me.
18.
That's a 23 for me.
Click the button.
He got a nat 20.
Detective.
So you believe every word you say.
Yes.
Oh,
He got a nat 20 for a total of 27.
Oof.
9.
man. All right. Okay.
You believe every word he's saying is to be true.
Well, I guess you do have a moral code then.
Okay, well then, that's our plan. Like, we do intend to stop Levistus. But
And
you're
I was
just
sitting
so,
up here to help you with that.
I know, and you're
We're
just
finally
cranky
going in
about
that
it
direction,
all the
and this
time.
motherfucker wants to have me as his servant.
Well, maybe if you stop stealing his body all the time.
I thought we had some form of, working together, because he allowed me to take the body. He asked me if I wanted to, so I took the body. Then I decided to let him have it because it wasn't Levistus or any kind of devils. So I gave him his body back. I thought we were on the same page, and now he's trying to, control me.
Hey, quick question. Are you like to exist here with us right now? Like, you have to be attached to a body? Like, you have to be attached to Sebastian? Or could you just be like,
This is the form the master has set me in.
So really, it's your boss's problem.
What's the problem?
That you can't just be out here on your own doing your job.
Yes.
Does he not trust you?
Yeah, that
I'm his servant. I do what he wants. There's a power structure down in the hills. I don't know if you know about it.
I really don't. But
Do you have upward mobility at all? You know, like move your way up the devilish ladder.
yeah, are you smashing that fiery glass ceiling?
See, I would tell you my plans, but then I would have to kill you.
Is that like a?
So you do have more things you want to do besides just get Levistus.
I have personal goals, yes, and it has nothing to do with you.
It's a plus. You as in all of us, or you as in Arlen specific, actually?
Yeah, because I'm fine if it's none of us.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were going to say it was just me.
I mean, if you want to roll another insight check for that.
I will do that.
I will.
Ooh, that was
as
better.
well.
Okay, 22.
23.
26.
He got a 25. So Solanus, with your studies in an Inferno, it's all about wording.
Yes.
Something seems off.
So, you have your own personal goals.
Yes, we
But
just established that.
Yes. And this is to what? Gain favor with the big man down south, or
You're asking a lot of personal questions, and I'm not a fan of it.
I mean, we're about to go walk a long way into this wintry hellhole and fight off a bunch of these people. We should get to know each other a little bit, right? You've just kind of been here a little bit and popped in and out and yelled at Sebastian every now and then.
He's an idiot. Why do you keep such morons as company?
He tries his best, you know.
I mean,
I'm not great either. I mean,
he's pretty effective at what he does most of the time. One time there was a unicorn, it got weird.
Can Sebastian hear all this?
He can hear it, he just can't do anything.
Okay.
I'm a lot because it doesn't allow him to cast his stupid spell. He can hear at the same time, so he just can't respond or do anything.
So Gargoth, I'll say, in my defense, it was a very pretty unicorn.
Shut the fuck up.
Hi, we're just having a nice conversation
Not
here,
you.
Gargoth. Oh.
We've seen that before.
All right. Well, look.
Why do you keep such dragon kind too here?
Whoa.
Wait, who's dragon?
Darius is Dragon Boy.
Oh, the dragon.
It's nice that you got to notice that,
Yes.
Flawless.
Mhm.
That's good that you didn't see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't see scales.
I don't see.
What's your story? Why y'all trying to do this hopeless mission that you will not be able to accomplish without me?
Well, first
Could
of all,
you do it
we were
without us? I mean,
Believe it or not, Gargoth, some people
I
care about
probably
things
could,
that aren't
to be
themselves.
honest. But some fucking stupid ass reason, there are some deals that was made or something, and this bumbling idiot over here made a deal, and he's got to complete it. And his, devil daddy decided that he needed help, and that's why I'm here.
I don't feel like I'm a
What part of
bumbling
that is
idiot.
funny? It's the truth. Admit it.
Me calling him Devil Daddy? No, I will not admit that.
That you need help is what you need to admit to.
Oh, I'm writing it down in notes. It is canon. Asmodeus is Devil Daddy.
Clearly, you didn't read the fine print.
I was kind of in a hurry.
I see.
We did need help. I agree.
And that's why I'm here. So
I can't do anything about the force cage. It's there. I can't make you go away. What do you?
obviously.
So do you like want to play cards or?
I
Are
want
you
us to come to
hungry?
a some form of agreement so this asshole doesn't pull what he's about to pull. And just let you know, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be very pissed.
Listen,
I kind of figured.
listen, Gargoth, it's in your best interest for this to work. You're a strategic
Listen, you
disaster.
bubbling
You
idiot, go
fuck up
yourself.
everything you do. And this way, we can actually win against Levistus. If you're in control, we will fail.
Excuse me?
You're not excused.
Gives me another wisdom saving throw.
I mean, it's not a 28 because I don't have any modifier.
What'd you get?
14.
You fail because he's very pissed off. You take 11 points of psychic damage. And no, you cannot do it back because he's in control of the body.
And I'm going to say, this is exactly why you're more harm than helpful. Don't you see? All you've done
All you
is
do is
cause
assault
harm.
me. Go fuck yourself.
That was you assaulting me and then telling me that I assaulted you when you were the one doing the assault. That's called gaslighting, and even low for a devil.
As you're trying to bake brownies to take over, make me your servant. Really?
It's 30 days, just long enough for us to get
Can we just have a
Levistus.
truce?
I'm concerned you're going to fail all of us. You're going to cause us harm just like you just did, again and again and again, despite yourself, because you're not competent.
Should
Just
we
admit
just
it.
leave them and
Gaga.
go over here?
I'm right.
Yeah.
You listen to everybody else. Parlay.
What?
What do you have in mind?
Vous français?
Let's have a
So
parlay.
that you understand it at least.
A parlay. Yes. I thought that's what we were trying to do, right? Yeah.
What do you want from me to make sure this idiot doesn't try what he's about to try?
Maybe don't pop out at inopportune times. We could be a little strategic about it. Like, say the second Levistus shows up, don't just take over Sebastian's body and go running.
That's my idea. Don't steal my ideas.
The problem is I made a deal to bring his ass back, and I kind of need to bring it back.
Would it not be beneficial to do that and be healthy at the same time? If you go in running ahead without our help, you could get through it.
Oh yeah, what happens to you if you die? Not that I'm planning anything, but
Yeah, that's very he's going to incite you.
do I have to roll it?
Yeah,
know.
if you're lying to him.
I don't know if I'm lying to him. That's the thing.
He rolls a 15 for insight, so
Then you technically aren't if you didn't know you were lying to him. You're technically telling the truth.
All right, so it
Because-
works.
Then
he's trying
persuasion.
to incite, see if you mean you're trying to kill him.
All right. Oh, either way, they're both close to 0. Or persuasion and deception are 0. So. Oh, but I rolled a 17.
Morbid curiosity.
Your funny words kind of trick your meaning. So I'm not sure what you mean. Are you trying to kill me?
No, I'm legitimately concerned. Like, if Levistus is this big, strong, powerful
So-
guy.
Roll
And-
roll religion check, Solanas.
Religion. Oh, that one's better.
As you're talking, you might
23.
you do know that people from that are different planes, not from their original plane of existence, will revert to their plane of existence. And you do know, like, creatures like this can only be killed from the plane they're at.
Okay.
From.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Okay, Gargoth, if if what are we need to knock out Levistus, because if we manage to kill him here, he's just gonna appear somewhere in the hells, and then he could just start this shit all over again, right? He could just go off to
How
what's
about
another
this?
city?
I have a plan. My plan is to take over JR's body, or Sebastian's body.
Yes.
You keep putting siege. That's why I don't have your real names in. Take over Sebastian. I'll just say this bubbling idiot's body. Run. Grapple Levistus, and then his devil daddy yanks us both back down. That's the initial plan.
Okay. Yes.
But if you don't want me to take out the body, you're gonna have a struggle.
So you're
Okay.
taking Sebastian with you?
Yeah, when that happens, does Seb go with you to hell?
That was for Devil Daddy to answer, because this is all his doing.
Okay, see, that's a little bit of an issue, because if Sebastian leaves with you, we don't have a ticket to get down there. You want us to just like...
I'm
I
pretty
think he's
sure
gonna kick you
that
back, but-
Sebastian has not made a deal with said Devil Daddy, and I don't think my personal opinion, I don't think he would come. But I don't know what other forms of deals he may have made in his past life. He's got a bunch of freaking personalities up there. Who fuck knows? But that was my initial plan. That I'm gonna transform, take over the body, grab said Levistus, and trick him into Devil Daddy to bring him home.
So as trick Levistus
Yeah.
into getting him brought up. So as long as Sebastian hasn't made any deals, you can't take him with.
I'm not taking Sebastian anywhere.
Okay. So, what do you need us to do then?
I need y'all to not do what Sebastian's trying to do right now.
Since Sebastian truly believes that this is what's going to help him best fight Levistus, can he make a persuasion check on Gargoth?
Give me a second. Let me finish this. So what I would like y'all to do, if y'all agree with that plan, I'm 95% sure he will not go with me with Levistus. Then again, I don't get to make the final call. And Solana's religion check that you just did, you kind of can confirm what he's saying in
Okay.
the back of your mind. So what I need y'all to do is I'll let him come back to this body, let him take over the body, and you convince him to not do this.
Will you stop hurting him?
If y'all agree to get him to stop not making me his servant, then yes, I agree.
I don't know if we have another choice, everyone.
Well, I was like,
I think-
what do you guys think?
Do we want to walk away from the cage and discuss this not in front of him, or just discuss it here and not really care?
It probably will. We have hour-ish time.
I
Yeah.
can't talk to you till 120 feet away.
He's not going anywhere.
All right, give us one moment, Gargoth. We will have a
You will consider my proposal. Got it. I'll be here.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, okay, let's huddle up over here.
So, how much did you believe him, Darius or Solanus? I mean, Darius, you kind of seem to know people, and Solanus, you seem to know devils. So, what do the two of you think?
I think I tied with him on that last insight, so 25 versus 25. So I imagine I also probably am picking up on some of the wordplay here. He seems to, everything he says seems to be veiled with this sort of thin line of writing between
Yeah.
truth and lying. It's hard to tell whether one moment he's telling the truth or he's concealing something. everything he tells us might be true, but also he might stand to gain something from it as well.
Yeah, I mean, based on my understanding of like how infernal beings make their contracts or their deals, I mean, I think he believes that it's true that he may not bring back Sebastian, but I do know, I just get this sense that there is some underlying goal of his or other task that he is not telling us about. So, like Darius was saying, there are lies veiled in his truth and truth veiled in his lies. It's hard to kind of piece the two there.
Without sitting here and conversating with him for hours on end, I don't think we're going to find any more truth than we are, now. I think really we have to decide whether or not it's worth taking the risk for Sebastian's life. For Doros, I don't really think there's anything to be done for you. I'm sorry, but
I've accepted that for me. I made my deal to save the people up here, and I'm fine with that. I died once, so
understandable. So, do we believe that the risk that working with the devil carries?
I guess Solanas or Arlen, is there any way you guys could ask your god for help? Gods?
I was thinking that. I was also trying to figure out if there was any way to sort of free you from this this pact in some way.
We can deal with my pact later. Sebastian really had it forced upon him. And I don't think he agreed to anything. I don't know, though. There's no way for me to tell.
But Sebastian doesn't have a... He didn't make any deal, did he? Like, I know...
He could have when Gargoth took over.
That's true. I mean...
I don't know for certain. There's no way for me to know.
Okay, just really quickly. Anyone else taking some sort of pact with any sort of devil or demon? Because I will admit, one of them did try to give me a pact, and I definitely was like, nah, I'm good. And I got thrown across the room. So, a lot of crazy stuff has happened recently, but does that happen to anyone else here?
I am very new to demons and devils. I just deal with the stars.
Okay, well, that's good. Good. Darius, none for you?
No.
DFO, Arlen, I assume you're good too? No pacts made?
No devils for me.
Only with Relivar, but he's not the devil. He's a god, so
That's good. Yeah. Good man. All right, so I guess we have to ask Sebastian then, like, figure that part out, and then
Are we trusting Gargoth and we want Sebastian to fail?
I don't think we trust him as much as the alternative isn't really two shitty choices.
I just, it feels like if Sebastian does this and it fails, I don't know what Gargoth will do to him.
Well, and that's the other thing. If he does and it succeeds,
then yay.
But in 30 days when it ends, what will Gargoth do to him? It's the same thing. You just push it down the line 30 days. So, to me, trying this is dangerous. If Gargoth can agree to not hurt Sebastian and not hold this against him if he stops.
If it saves Sebastian, I say we take the deal.
Also, at any point, we still have to talk to Sebastian, regardless. I agree or disagree.
Okay, let's go back and talk and
try to convince Sebastian to drop.
Well, we can get him to drop. That's easy.
Oh. Okay. I guess we wander back to Gargoth in his force cage.
Have you made a decision?
We did. We do want to speak to Sebastian, but if Sebastian decides to stop, you can't hold this against him. You promised to not hurt him, so that this would be part of that.
This is what a parlay means. We may come to terms. I just let him know my plan.
Well, he heard it, didn't he?
That's just true. Just reiterate the plan that I have for Levistus, and that'd be the only time I'll take over the body.
There will be no attempting to worm your way out of the deal using loopholes or any other nonsense.
I mean, I could draw up a contract and everybody could sign it right now.
I don't.
Don't worry, I'm not an archdevil, so I don't have the soul-taking type powers, so. But your little cleric friend there has very much knowledge of devils. And when devils make contracts, they have to follow it to the T.
Solanis, could you talk to your god? Would they know more?
Yeah.
I could talk to stars, but I do not know if they would know anything.
I could pray to him during this time. Do we want to?
It'd be like 10 minutes for a ritual casting of divination.
Yeah,
or
divination.
Or a quick augury, even.
I did not.
Ritual, you can cast anything.
I prepared divination. And you ask a single question because there is a specific goal event. All right, what measure, or what do you guys think I should ask?
Should we stop Sebastian?
Or can we trust Gargoth?
Oh.
Although the answer is probably no.
Yeah.
I think just should we? Is it better to have Sebastian stop, or?
Okay.
Because that's the one thing. That's the only thing we can control.
Okay. All right. I sit down, bring out all my little incense and everything, and I ritually cast divination. And I
How long
ask.
does it take to cast him ritually?
10 minutes.
Okay.
And
So
I ask.
I would say it's been like roughly 20 minutes or so talking to him. So you're at like the 40-minute mark of this force gauge. And
Okay. And I will ask Relivar if it is better to stop Sebastian in his attempts to planar bind his symbiotic devil entity.
Didn't Relivar give us advice to that ended up destroying all of the 10 towns except one last time?
No, he told us where to find the shield that Forgotten One got.
No, the dragon destroyed it.
He was telling us whether we should follow the dragon or whether we should go into or whatever. Then we ended up choosing whatever he
because this
said.
is the one where I give a
guys-
cosmic omen, and right?
You offer a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Be some cryptic rhymes. Very excited.
The path before you that leads to your ultimate goal requires tough decisions. Decisions that you know you need to make, but might not want to make. Ultimately, it's still your call. Is that good enough for you?
Yep. I relayed that back to the group, and I say, man, the gods operate in mysterious ways, don't they?
Did Relivar just tell us to fuck around and find out?
I think you
Not
put
seen
it
it.
quite
No,
like
it's-
that.
Thank you, Relevar.
But yeah, you missed a few key points. But yeah, that's a gist.
Yeah. Okay.
Measure actually leans over to Arlen and is just like, I think I like stars and moon better. Better responses.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So it sounds like
the moon is an actual goddess, and she does
to
talk
trust,
sometimes.
Gargoth, right? Maybe
Yeah.
It's your-
Yeah.
it's your god, Slanus.
Yeah. I mean, it's a difficult choice regardless, and we are gonna have to make the tough choices going on this path here. So do we if we stop Sebastian, we convince him to stop, then we continue as is. If Sebastian succeeds, we possibly have another problem to deal with in 30 days or less if we manage to finish our quest. If he fails, we might have another fight on our hands.
Yeah, but if we fight Gargoth,
Let me ask Slanus.
hurting
Slanus, do you have calm emotions? God damn, Slanus.
Listen.
Oh my
I was
God.
prepared to look for shit.
You are. You're looking for information.
Oh my God.
How's that working?
I can dispel evil and good, okay? Oh wait, that actually might work.
What spell?
What?
I think it's to detect evil or good, right?
No, I took dispel specifically for this in case. Yeah, I forgot I had that.
What?
I could smack Gargoth with my flail. I'm whispering. Basically,
I hope
do
you're
what
over
Sebastian's trying to do.
120 feet away.
I could try to detect thoughts and probe and see if he's thinking about potentially doing anything sketch. It
I
would be
kind
a
of
save.
like pull on Doros's jacket sleeve. I could just counter Sebastian's spell and then it just all be over.
Don't you have to see it?
He's subtle spelling it, remember?
Oh yeah.
I can get him to stop if that's what we need.
You just throw out random counter spells every now and then.
I think he's
You
probably
time
talking
it
about
right.
a form of command.
Yeah, I have mass suggestion, and we know Sebastian can't make a wisdom save.
No, if we want to have him stop, we just have Gargoth revert back to Sebastian and we'd ask him to stop. We explain. I believe, has he not said that he can hear what is going on? So he has
I'm pretty sure he can. And
has heard entire conversation. And if he does not want us to stop, he will tell us.
I
Then
just
do
don't
we
want
make him stop?
I just don't want Seb to get hurt.
Is the decision that we make him stop if he won't stop? That's the question.
I don't think Sebastian would act out of his own interest. I do think he's currently acting out of fear. I mean, we all kind of are, but
I think he's doing what he can or what he believes to give us the best chance of succeeding in this abysmally difficult challenge we have ahead of us. And I think he's putting himself at risk for it. And that's admirable, but we need him at his best too.
Let's go talk to him.
All right.
So, Gargoth,
Yes.
can you We agreed to your parlay, to your agreements.
Agree to the terms.
We would the terms.
Would you like that in writing?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have or can we write it?
You can write it.
Sebastian is gonna try his best to persuade Gargoth that this is in his best interest. So can I get a persuasion check before he does that?
Sure.
All right, I'll use my rewards advantage again.
Okay.
It's like also 9 a.m. this day. We've killed a giant and now I've been dealing with a devil.
Okay, that's
I've already used.
natural 17 plus a 14 modifier for a 31.
Yeah, 31.
31.
Ooh.
What is persuasion? Are we trying to persuade him to what?
Gaga, I know it sounds like I hate your guts, and I find you insanely frustrating, but also I have
you
the
gotta
same
roll that with
goal
disadvantage.
as
That'd be
you.
a straight roll because y'all been at odds.
Do you want me to reroll?
Yeah, it'd be a straight roll because you're using your advantage. It would have been disadvantage.
In persuasion, even if you have a higher persuasion, that doesn't mean he has to do what you
Yeah,
say.
it
It's
doesn't
not,
mean
it's
it
not
has
a
to do what
spell.
I say.
It just
Yeah.
means he understands your argument, or he understands what you're trying to do.
Okay, that is a 16 for a 31.
No, that should be 30 because you just rolled a natural 17 for a 31.
Oh yeah, you're right. I did the math wrong. So that is a 30. Last time was a 31.
All right, and what is your persuasion?
Listen, Gargoth, I might find you insanely frustrating. I might scream at you, because in a way it is enjoyable to yell at you. That doesn't mean I hate you. We have the same goal here, but you have got to admit you have fucked up time and time again. You have caused me more damage than helped me if you weren't here because I'm not driving the boat. You understand hierarchy. You have a strict hierarchy in hell, and here the hierarchy's been all screwed up. You have to give me the steering wheel here. I would be more than happy to let you take over and enact your plan when the time comes, but up until then, I need to be in control. So let the spell work. Let the spell work. It's only 30 days, and I will promise to let you do what you need to do as soon
He's gonna roll
as
an insight check on
we
you.
meet with this. All right. I mean, I'm telling the truth. I'm leaving out that I want to make him slap himself and force everyone to give him compliments to everyone every day. But other than that, I'm telling the truth.
He says to you, it's like, he's not saying it out loud. He's saying it to you through telepathy. That's exactly what we're deciding here with your party. Just it gives me the comfortable knowledge that I still have my free will. If that makes sense. I understand where you're coming from and why you want to do that. But you, up to this point, were unreasonably will not be.
This is the most logical way to institute the hierarchies of hell here on the material plane.
So I
This is the
understand where
way
you're
that-
coming from. I prefer to take their deal first. All right.
Damn it. You're making a big mistake, Argoth.
If you say so. Anyway. So
Solanas, are you the best person to write this contract?
Probably
Or Darius?
Probably me.
Yeah.
Darius. Okay, so Darius will write something up while you guys were having that
Yeah.
internal parlay as well.
Oh, after last Shell, after last session, I don't trust Sebastian at all. Don't worry, Shell. All right, what we got?
Whatever we discussed, the just 0 loopholes. The Gargoth will do as asked. He will only appear when asked by Sebastian. He will not try to do anything against the party's will, and when the time comes, when Levistus is taken care of, terms will be renegotiated.
And then he'll just go back to hell by himself.
I think he wanted to. We don't know if he's taking.
Does he still get allowed to do his plan?
Yes.
His plan of attack. His plan to attack Levistus.
That falls under. He will be allowed out when Sebastian decides.
Okay. Then that's on you guys to make Sebastian understand. Got it.
Pretty much.
He'll sign it. You just roll it up and stick it through the force cage.
It has bars.
Can it go through?
I mean, they're pretty small bars, though. Right?
Yeah, it has small. It has bars.
That's what I'm saying. You roll up the parchment for him to sign it, and he takes it.
It's paper. You just leave it flat, pass it through flat.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I imagine the bars are like this.
oh yeah, I guess that's true. They're like that. They are like yeah. You can make the force cage either with bars or without bars.
Okay.
And he signs it and hands it back to you.
Okay, so
I'll hand that to Doros to keep. You seem to be the deal keeping kind of guy.
I don't have a copy of my own deal. Sure.
All right. Please make him understand.
Add this to my inventory.
Sebastian, you're now sitting in the middle of this force cage. You're
actual hell.
You cut out the very beginning of the entire thing.
you clip the hell out, so half of that.
I yelled to that. Have you lost your mind? What the actual hell? You signed a contract with a demon without even talking to me first? Are you stupid? What
Correction. A devil signed a contract with us.
Whatever. Anyway, I saw you guys negotiate. Well, Bates saw you guys negotiate the last contract you did, and you couldn't even get them to keep the slop agreement. You are terrible negotiators. There's so much more you could have gotten out of him.
Your life?
I can take Gargoth. Look, if you're afraid of Gargoth and we're going up against a goddess and
We're not afraid of
This is-
Gargoth. We're afraid of losing you.
I'm fine. Listen,
We
the
can-
biggest risk to my life is Gargoth fucking up every single encounter that we do, causing me injury before we go into battle, disrupting spells that I'm in the middle of, only to fail at what he's trying to do anyway.
And this contract nullifies all of that.
You're
And
in
he
charge
cannot
now.
take orders. Plus, he also has to be nicer.
We
Fuck, I
did.
should have included that. He has to say nice. He has to give you a compliment every day.
That is the most important part of this entire agreement, and you left it out.
All right.
Okay.
That's on us.
That's the
that
second less
part is
important.
definitely on us.
We forgot about the nice part.
It's Solana's forgotten for that. It was all Solana's.
I spent ages learning this spell, forever getting the ingredients, masterfully deceiving Gargoth the best that I could. And you guys
You just hear a laugh in your head.
Shut up.
Was
I know,
this
right?
what you meant by brownies?
Yes.
Yeah, you should have explained that just a little bit better.
I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting more
Sebastian.
brownies.
We
Sebastian,
can still make brownies. Actually, I have a really good recipe. Oh, yeah.
did you make any deal when this is over? What happens to you?
I didn't get offered any deal. How come you get the deal? You get 2 deals. You get 2 deals. Nobody asked me for a deal
Okay,
at any point.
That was
Arlen
included in the
Arlen
here.
contract.
Arlen here got saved by a god, and so did Solanus. I was burned at the
Deal?
stake and went
Deal?
to hell.
Deal.
My
Bad
deal,
deal.
my
Real
deal
bad deal.
was for me to come back and save my family and my town, but in the end, my deal does not end well for me. So we don't want that for you. I don't want that for you.
So why are you making more deals with more devils if you know that they're
Again,
tricky
he made the
bad?
deal with us. Very important distinction. At the end of
When-
this,
if this works, and I know it's hard and I'm not as powerful as Maeve, but if this works, he could just be following my orders, and I would even give him things. I would let
For
him
30
come out
days.
when he really wants to.
For 30 days. What happens in 31 days? What happens to you in 31 days? When he's off his
Cross that
leash.
bridge when he gets it.
No, that's
But that's the problem. We can't do that.
That's not a bridge
If
that you
he's
can
got a
cross.
problem, I can take it.
Well, okay.
I've gotten even better at giving him headaches than he was at giving me.
Okay. So Sebastian, I think I know what you're trying to do, and the idea of binding him or whatever was to fulfill what goal or what task? Defeat Levistus, right?
Yes.
So when he defeats Levistus, that means he's no longer under your control anymore. So what happens if in this battle, like you said, with a god, with a devil, and we somehow come on top, and then this devil, who is, in his words, became a slave or servant to you, suddenly no longer has those chains on him and has us in his eyes. What happens then? Will we be able to take on 2 devils and 1 god? Basically.
It's worth the risk.
I mean, it might be.
Your life is not worth that risk, Sebastian. It's not.
Arlen's
I spent countless times, maybe not out of control of my body, but in servitude to a goddess.
Let Dora speak, Sebastian.
Well, that's I can. I can think. I was just gonna say, like, when I made my deal, I wasn't thinking. I didn't have the opportunity to think things through. I don't know if I would have taken it. Thinking back, I don't know, but I've taken it, and now I'm damned. And you don't want that. And we cannot fight Gargoth and Ariel if that's what ends up happening at the same time.
Then we better
No.
find them before 30 days.
Again, what happens in 31 days? Or worse,
Gargoth will be gone. He'll be back in hell. He's not our problem. And if he comes back, then I can face him by myself if I have to. I don't care. But I won't be subject to him any longer.
Even after he does that, he goes back to hell. Asmodeus will not be happy that you took control of one of his generals. That you had control of one of his generals for 30 days, and you did what you pleased. And yes, it achieved his goal, but he will make an example of you. He will need to say that people can't take control.
Even Asmodeus must understand that this is for the best. You look at every single time Gargoth has acted, he's caused more harm than help. Every single time. This is by far the best thing for Asmodeus as well.
Who's going to be telling Asmodeus the story of what happened here?
Then I would. This isn't your decision, Doros. You got me into this. It's your fault this happened to me, and now you're trying to take the reins away from me.
I am trying to save you from yourself.
He doesn't want you to make the
that
same
is
mistake
what
he did.
all kinds of people say before they do awful, misinformed things. That is the sign of a mistake. Besides, you could at least negotiate compliments. And also, another thing you didn't think about is you allowed him to do his plan, but you didn't stipulate what happens after his plan is completed. You didn't say once he's
We renegotiate at the end.
We did. No. We said he goes back without you.
He leaves you behind.
You didn't say that I would be safe, and you didn't say how I would be left behind. Where?
He's not allowed to hurt you.
You didn't say that I would be left here in this plane and not in hell.
He said, yeah, no, we did. We said he couldn't take you with him.
He said that he was 95% sure that I wouldn't go with him, but he didn't know for sure, and you didn't stipulate it as a guarantee.
The 5% he was talking though wasn't his control. So even if you had control over him, if Asmodeus decides wanting to bring him back, bring you with him, that's not him breaking his plan or binding.
At least I would be in hell with control over Gargoth instead of being in hell without control over Gargoth for 30 days, or however many days are left at that point.
But you're making a big assumption that your spell's going to work right now.
It might not, but it's the best chance I have, unless you guys can renegotiate something better with it.
I don't know.
The compliments are non-negotiable.
I mean, Gargoth can hear you. Why don't you ask him right now if he would add that?
Gargoth?
A deal's a deal.
It's already done. You're not willing to add anything else?
Why do you want compliments?
I think it would be good for your character.
My character's damned either way.
Yeah, well, here's a strategic reason. Maybe
you just want me to kiss your ass, and I'm not going to sign that deal.
I'm not asking for compliments for myself. I'm asking you to compliment the rest of the party to help
They
with
can't hear
party
me,
cohesion.
idiot.
I would give you control every morning, and after every long rest, you would have to come up with one compliment, one thing that you
it just
genuinely
sounds like your spell that you're trying to do to me. No. Take the deal they're trying to make to you. As you know, I'm going to tell you now if you don't know. When I sign a deal, I have to follow it. I've signed their contract they've made. I'm not going to be bothering you anymore. I'm not going to be damaging you anymore. I'm not going to take over your body. The only time I'm taking over the body is when we fight Levistus for this plan, and then y'all can go on your merry fucking way.
That's not what we said. You can take over your body and give it back to me when I tell you to. That is what I mean.
The only time I'm taking over the body.
I said I tell you to. If I want you to take over the body to give you that option, then I should be allowed to do that.
That's not in the contract.
Yeah, they did a shit job, didn't they?
Everything, what's in the contract is
Then
binding. The
we
only
need a
time
new
I'm taking over the
contract,
body
Gargoth.
is when we fight Levistus.
We need a new contract, Gaga. I want those compliments, and I also want guarantees for what happens after Levistus is gone. Those two things are non-negotiable.
We're at probably 5 minutes left in this hour. So
I'm casting the spell, Gaga, if you agree to it or not. If you got to make this agreement with me.
the agreement to have to compliment everybody at your will is your fucking spell. Go fuck yourself.
Cast and spell it. But also, not just
nothing we
Heaven
can.
forbid what happens to you if you fail.
not just that. You also need to guarantee that I will be on this plane and safe after Levistus is dispatched.
Unless you made a deal. I don't know what deals you've made.
I've made no deals.
Then I'm going back with Levistus. Unless you made a deal.
I told
a part
you,
of this deal.
I want your agreements. That's from you.
You
have to
listen,
do
you
it
should
to the
listen
best
to
of your
Doros.
ability.
He speaks the truth to you, and you don't want to listen to him. Whatever.
Sebastian, what's your call? Are you going to stop casting this, or are
No. If he agrees to it, then fine. If not, I'm casting this one.
Then I'm
Arnold,
sorry.
if you can hear me, just agree to the compliments and all those things. I mean, they're easy things. Come on, man.
It also might make me feel better.
Kalashi in
if I
your
have
head.
compliments.
We made a deal. I'm honoring that deal. Nothing extra.
You can always add an addendum, an
No,
appendix.
you cannot.
Sebastian,
Oh, boy.
No.
no casting.
right.
That's spell for 24 hours, and I cast Mass Suggestion.
Oh my god.
Do I get a wisdom saving throw? DC what?
20.
Oh my god. So I have to roll a natural 20 for this to work.
You have a +0?
I have a +0. That's
Or they suck
a 5. You're a bastard! You better keep this force cage up, Doros.
It has 3 minutes left of the force cage. I'm not even concentrating on that. Yeah, it failed. So mass suggestion for the next 24 hours. You can't cast that spell.
Sebastian casts like whatever the flame clan trap is at the force cage repeatedly for like 3 minutes, like screaming out explicatives the entire time. In a complete rage.
He can't
I'm
help it.
sorry,
He's just
Sebastian.
laughing at Sebastian in your head.
I'm gonna kill you, Gargot! I will rip you to shreds as soon as you're out of my body.
You
and I
hear in
can
your
do it safely.
head, Sebastian, you hear, you're lucky I signed that contract or you'd be already dead.
Then do it, Gargot. I'm tired of your shit.
I
Kill me
signed
right
the
now.
contract.
I'm
I cannot
finished.
harm you.
I'm gonna try to cause psychic damage to Gargot.
Roll wisdom. We'll just go off wisdom saves for this.
That is a 6.
It does not beat his 16.
All right. I just keep
You just
trying.
hear more
while
laughing.
I'm killing you, Gargot.
The force cage is done. It's gone. What do you like to do?
I lean to Doros and I just say, okay, should I just like always have calm emotions now? Is that just something I should just assume to have now?
We should have talked about this before the force cage went away, but yes.
Okay, I'll make it a staple.
I should have talked to me before you signed that deal, or you had him sign that deal. You had no right to do that.
We're sorry,
No right.
Sebastian. We wanted to help you.
You didn't help anyone except your own egos. Sebastian stalks off.
Let him go. Give him some time.
Yeah.
I would have
Do we know
looked
where we're going?
I would have looked though before you stalked off. What color are your eyes?
He's Sebastian. Right
Okay.
now. He's legitimately, all of his personalities are angry, even Bates. I'm not angry as a player, but I didn't think it would really work either way.
No.
I just want at least a chance to it. But Sebastian will, he hates you. Yeah. It's kind of logical.
That's fair.
That checks out.
I mean, if you had at least consulted him earlier, there was a chance he wouldn't be quite as mad, but that was a dick move in his thinking.
No, that's fair.
He's alive. I don't care if he's mad or not. So should we maybe break camp and start going
Do we know where
Yes.
we're going?
north?
North.
North.
Isn't it a couple days travel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've been traveling a couple days now, right?
We've been traveling now one
This
done
is
one
the start of
full
the second day.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
we
second
just
day.
started.
Okay.
because
got
we
us
second day.
Measure
to a
got
tree
us.
somewhere.
Yeah. Measure got us to the Sea of Moving Ice, and then we have a day into it.
So I think we have one more day left, and then the next morning we'll get there.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And we have one more day until Darius's stuff is done too.
As you're speaking
would-
of the Solanas, as you start to turn to walk. Hey, Solanas, how are you? It's Maeve.
Hey, Maeve. Hey, so nice to see you. Listen,
I have a friend here.
a friend. Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, it's Jednak here. I got your stuff,
Hey,
Oh, thank
and
God.
I'm all packed and ready to go. So
you're the man. Thank you.
Wait, what? Where are you going?
with you guys.
No.
Yeah. I have a very
You-
powerful wizard measure, and you know this. I think you might need my help.
I do not want to see you hurt.
Yeah.
I have plenty of spells to protect me. I do not want to see you hurt either. So that's why I am going.
I mean,
I
mean, I can't
I'm up
really
for
stop.
more help.
yeah. I measure. Is he an actual like?
He made
Wizard?
those magic items.
Well, I mean,
He-
yeah, he.
He is
He
a very
literally just
strong
made some
wizard,
magic-
but
Well, I mean, okay. Look.
is this his fight?
Yeah. Like
If
I
y'all do
want
not
to
succeed, the 10 Tails are doomed, and I'm kind of stuck here. So it kind of makes me. It's my fight too.
Oh wait. Did Maeve leave?
Or is she just here?
Or she just kind of?
Did she see Sebastian
You walked
sulking
away.
off
I
to the
don't know where
side?
you walked.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna.
you
I was
walked
gonna.
away.
Hey, Maeve. Are you still here, Maeve?
Maeve?
Circle opens up right
Maeve?
behind Solanas. I was leaving, but you called my name.
Yeah, you know, like I said, thank you one for bringing Jeff back here, but also, listen, Sebastian is really not happy with us right now.
Why?
We tried to help him, but he won. Long story short, we had a disagreement. Would you? I just want him to feel better. Would you mind?
You know my price.
You mean
Yes.
you're not just gonna go? You're not just gonna go say hi to your boo thing?
Bake brownies with him.
What kind of relationship do you think we have?
Close one?
An intimate one?
What? I don't know what he has said to you. Now I don't want to go talk to him at all.
Well, no. He's spoken very highly and fondly of you, and I just think
I know he has a crush on me, but I'm a very old woman. So until you fix the day of vanishing, I can never be young again.
Yeah, I thought you were young, but you got turned old.
Exactly. I'm stuck in the old body now.
Age is just a number, Maeve.
I'm
I'm trying to help Sebastian here, Solanas. I'm trying to help Flesh.
okay.
I think Sebastian likes you just the way you are.
Yeah.
And will like you when you're
stop
young.
talking about his old girlfriend.
And he was kind of hung up on that.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it's
I
more of like
cannot commit to somebody that's like that.
We're semi-dealing with that. That will be dealt with one way or the other.
Well, until then, I
think.
cannot commit to that.
Okay, will you at least just go say hi? We're not saying, like, go over there and marry our friend Sebastian. We're just saying, like, go over there and say hi. I'm sure he would love to see
Wait,
you.
hold on.
Give me a persuasion check.
Do you
Okay.
have ceremony prepared?
do I have ceremony prepared? Nope.
Okay.
I don't think
17.
the components.
Why would he?
Oh, you beat it by one, you bastard.
Yes!
Nice.
Where is he at?
That way.
She looks into a cloud of like wind and snow. So I was just supposed to walk that way.
Your magic.
You found us through portals before, Maeve. I don't know how you are able
You
to.
have to say my name, and that's the only way
Okay.
I can.
You want someone to walk with you? What are you wanting?
Sebastian! Maeve's here!
Does Sebastian hear that?
He does, but he's not that far. Like he didn't like walk like a million miles off. He just walked like kind of like
He also
A
is
slight
in the
distance
far
up.
north where the wind and snow is much more worse. So
that's true. Yeah. He didn't like walk off for forever. He walked off maybe 30 feet.
Sebastian, what is wrong?
She here now?
Yeah, she walks up
maybe it's
behind
good
you,
to-
touches you on the shoulder. He casts calm emotions.
Do I get a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
You don't need to do that, Maeve. You're not Solanas. 11.
You definitely fail.
It's so good to see you, Maeve. They really betrayed me. It's terrible. I never thought they would do something like that to me.
I don't know what happened. They didn't explain it to me. It just said there was a disagreement. Just remember the bigger picture.
Remember that spell you taught me to get control over Gargoth?
Yeah, but I even advised. But you remember, I even advised you against trying it.
Gargoth took over, and they listened to him over me. Like, my own party believes the words.
Was there a deal signed?
Of a devil over. Yes, they had him sign a deal, and they're terrible negotiators. You should have seen them
calm
negotiate.
emotions to get on you again because you're getting a little.
They are terrible negotiators. It's not their strongest suit. I've watched them fail at it again and again and again. When I was a bandit, I was a face where I would have to negotiate.
What was in the deal?
Yeah.
She turns back to you guys.
Darius explains.
Yes, in great detail.
There.
I mean, everything that we basically just said, he listens to everything that we say. He will only fucking do what Sebastian tells him to do. At the end of the deal, when Levistus is dealt with, he leaves. Sebastian will be safe.
And you have that one little added part that he wanted to do his plan.
We will allow
his plan against Levistus.
Yeah, that one.
When we get to Levistus, yes, Gargoth will enact whatever the fuck he
against Levistus.
Yes,
yeah, against Levistus.
Yes, because I don't like the word his plan because that's extremely vague.
Yes. Levistus is his target, and he will only target Levistus.
She turns back to you, Sebastian. You do know that devils have to honor any kind of deals they make.
Do you see that plan? There were no compliments included.
Don't.
That was the most important part.
That was an accidental touch.
The main thing, though, isn't so much the plan, but that they didn't consult me before drawing it up and signing it. And they didn't give me a choice at the end either. Like, this is my body and that I'm dealing with here, my soul. And they took that choice away from me.
13-year-old girl. Will you stop?
I'm not a 13-year-old girl. You classic check homolutions here. I'm not a 13-year-old girl, but it's a legitimate thing that's a legitimate thing. I don't think that's the right
Sebastian. Isn't my compliments not enough?
Your compliments are actually really sweet. He smiles. Listen, I don't think.
Who do you trust more? Who do you trust more? Do you trust this contract or your friends?
I mean, I don't have the best track record of friends, and I don't know if I can trust them ever again after this.
Well, you do know that devils have to honor whatever contract they sign.
It's not that I don't like them, but how can you trust someone who did something?
You not see that they have your best interests in their hearts.
I'm not saying that's not true. I just think sometimes they don't know what my best interests are, and they can't, because they're not me. Just like Gargoth doesn't know that it's in his best interest for me to be in control.
Honey, I don't know what to tell you. She leans in and whispers to you that anybody else, she'll try to do a sleight of hand check. For a 18.
Do you need passive perception or active?
If anybody wants to, trying to actively listen, will need to make a perception check.
I mean, my passive is 27, but okay.
Oh, your passive will definitely hear it.
I'm giving Sebastian his space. I feel like
I'm not eavesdropping on this at all.
I feel bad.
She's like, how are you going to have this wedding that you promised me if you're dead?
You're right. I should be thinking about you too.
But you still have unresolved X's interests you have to solve too.
We need to figure out what happened to Natasha. I wish I knew how to end Ariel for forever, or at least turn her into something less monstrous. I don't know. She may
That
be.
you do not have the answer to.
Yeah.
But do it.
Thanks,
Good
Maeve.
luck
Having
on your
you around
quest.
makes me feel good.
By the way,
It always makes me feel
Jednak
better.
is here to help you now.
Who's here to Jednet?
He's come to help you.
Doesn't he know it's dangerous?
He's a very powerful wizard.
He's so short, though.
As you're looking down at Maeve, you say this.
Sebastian's dumb as fuck, so.
Yeah, I'm so tempted to inflict wounds on you right now, but I'm not going to do that against my better judgment.
I'm sorry. You're right.
I'm
Thank you
back
for.
to help try to do what I can for the rest of the 10 towners in y'all's stead.
Thank you. You made me feel so much better. I can't thank you enough. That calm emotions is really nice, too. It's almost addictive.
As she turns back and walks away, she returns to the rest of the people. I saw a vision. The Vistas has a dark order.
The Vistas has a dark order?
Yes, personal guards. You have to kill
Oh.
them before you continue.
Do you know how many?
There's 3 of them, and they came looking for you in the 10 towns.
Oh,
Oh, please tell me they didn't kill anybody.
Me and Jednak were able to forego that. So
Forgo anyone getting hurt?
we got them to leave. I'll just say that. You don't want to know how.
You got them what?
To leave.
Oh.
They're headed your way. Because they wanted you.
okay.
They can fly. Good luck.
But no one got hurt in town?
No, because they wanted you. They came for you.
So we have his guards, elite guards are coming to find us. Got it.
It's a good thing we left the town then. When did they leave the town?
Trying to think of time wise now. They arrived shortly after you left. And they left in the night.
How much time do you think we have?
Don't know. They're very powerful.
All right.
Hopefully, at least a
Thank-
day.
Thank,
Roll something.
thank
Or no,
you for.
She rolls shit for her insight. I'm not sure where they were headed. So
Thank you for keeping the town safe and the people safe.
Yeah.
Isn't she the best? I feel so calm now.
alright, good luck.
Thank you, Maeve.
Thank you for everything.
When it closes, she's gone.
All right, so
And you have
we
Jednak
now
with you
have.
We should probably get moving.
We need to travel.
Yes, we may need to try to travel in a way that we're just not in the open for. Apparently, 3 flying elite guards to just come and do
Well-
whatever they want with us.
We are just kind of like in the middle of a frozen ocean.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I suggest we get moving.
All right.
5 out. 5 out. 5 hours from our last combat, the wings or the cloak regenerates. Whatever that is, just FYI.
Measure will cast Pass Without Trace when we leave, so that there are no tracks for an hour out.
Nice.
Ooh.
And
That's a cool
between
spell.
Thoros and I, we can also cast invisibility on the entire party.
I can cast it on myself at will. Or no, anyone.
I can
I'll
give you a higher level, and then between the two of us, we can cast on everyone.
I can cast invisibility at will.
Yeah, let's get moving for now.
How long does it take to put on a set of half of medium armor again? Because I'll have to put my armor on now.
5 minutes.
Medium armor. Let me tell you real quick because I have it as a quick reference.
Hey, Sebastian.
5 minutes to don,
Okay.
1 minute to take off.
Okay, so I'll have to stop to put that on before we go.
And I forgot one, since you have
No,
heavy
you-
armor, it would be 10 minutes to put on and 5 minutes to take off.
Sebastian, I'm really
Maeve is the
impressed.
best, isn't she? I feel so
She is.
relaxed.
And I'm
So sweet.
I'm really impressed with your command of your magic, and even with it being wild, you still.
Oh
being so
shit! I
powerful.
forgot to do a surge. I know I did
I'm trying
not.
to compliment you, damn it! Take the damn compliment.
Wait, I didn't completely understand your compliment, but what was that again?
I was just saying that I'm impressed with your spell casting, and even with the wildness of it, you still are very effective in helping us and are great at what you do.
He just kind of like looks at you. It's kind of like he's not mad because he's under the calm emotion spell, but you see his like lips kind of tighten. Like you can tell that's not enough. Like even with the calm emotions, he might not be angry, but he still like has some judgments against you.
I'm gonna. Sebastian, you and Maeve make a wonderful couple. He says very smugly, knowing he's the only one that caught that.
She literally said they're not together.
That's not what I heard.
Anyway, Sebastian.
He like goes to Darius. You always know too much.
Sebastian, I am sorry we didn't consult you in this, and if we could do it again, we would do it differently. And, going forward, we'll all be in this together.
Can't believe you didn't even ask for compliments.
That's on me.
How about
that's what I was upset about. Not the compliments, but that I wasn't included in the decision. I think you guys.
I didn't know we could, and we can compliment you where it's genuine, as opposed to him lying about it, because he would have lied to you.
No, I didn't want him to compliment me. I wanted him to compliment you, because he's an asshole.
That's fine. He can be an asshole. I mean,
and it would both torture him, but then maybe slowly crack him into becoming a better person over time. I feel like Gargoth has potential. Demon, devil, whatever.
That's not how torture works. You of all people should know that.
Torture is in the eye of the beholder. It's whatever that one person.
That's the lag over my mind went.
They have other abilities, but not. Yeah.
This is from another kind of beholder. The other definition of it, not the monstrous one. Anyway.
I know it was a joke.
We should have consulted you. I didn't know we could, and I apologize. But we are trying to keep you safe.
You had him by the balls. You could have tried for anything you wanted, guys. Like we really need to up your ask. Next time there's like a bargaining situation, you guys need to go for gold first and then work your way down. Work your way down slowly.
Okay,
go back and forth. Like you're paying full price all the time, guys. Come on.
I'm a poor fisherman's kid, so I have no negotiation skills.
But my job when I was bandit was to convince people to non-violently give us all their gold or die. And sometimes we'd work with each other, and maybe we'd take a certain portion of it in order to make crew happy, and then we wouldn't have to kill them all. So it's those skills I want you guys to develop over time,
With your help as teaching us, we could grow in those because you seem to know it very well.
Yeah, we'll just use this as a teachable moment. That's what my dad always said to me when I messed up with one of his machines.
He kind of puts his hand on Arlen. I'm sorry, I know you've gone through a lot too, Arlen, being, kind of not breathing or anything now and having that annoying light all the time when you had that cool darkness before.
Difference of opinion, but yeah.
I might be upset with you guys for a while, but I'm still on board on our assassination mission.
Good. Because we need you.
Yeah, we really do.
We gotta kill Avistus, get closure with my ex.
And stop this winter.
That's you.
Hey, Measure, check this out.
Hmm.
And this snow owl pops on Jeanette's arm.
Oh, wow. How did you do that?
Oh, it's Oswald. Do you remember Oswald?
Vaguely, yes.
Oswald is going to go scout ahead.
Oh, wonderful. He can tell us what to do.
Go ahead. And Oswald just kind of flies forward.
Speaking of familiars, while we're walking, can Sebastian cast his new spell?
Walking, or are you taking the cart?
I don't know. It's Find Greater Steed. I forgot to look up how long it takes to cast. It takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably 10 minutes or an hour, yeah.
Yeah, it lasts for how long?
It lasts until it dies. No, it lasts indefinitely.
Oh,
It lasts indefinitely, even if you die. So the steed is just a real thing that exists now.
What
and then you can. I'm gonna bring a Periaton.
Of course, you're going to bring something that I do not have a miniature for.
We encountered Periatons before.
Yeah, but I didn't put one on a map.
I told you I was gonna do a Periaton like 5 million sessions ago.
All right, your job now is to find me an STL so I can print it.
For a second, I thought you said STD, but glad it was STL.
Can it be a flying thing or no?
Greater Steed? I don't know, actually.
Yeah, Greater Steed is Griffin, Pegasus, Periaton are the options.
Fair enough.
I like Periaton because it's pretty and it has lots of colors.
What is that? Send me a picture.
what is? Yeah,
It's like a fucking massive
I got
eagle
absolute-
with
I'll
horns.
send it.
It's gorgeous. It's got like deer. It looks freaking awesome.
I shared it at one point on stream, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
like
did.
saw
We
some
came
one day.
across it.
Yeah,
I
I saw
tried.
one day while your watches, and that's
Yeah.
why you saw it. I didn't actually have a miniature for it. So.
Yeah, I'll
know
put
how to spell
a.
that.
Yeah, I got a picture for you right now in chats. I can't write it because it's
Look how-
medium size.
look how
but
pretty that
Armin
is.
Can if he wants. Yeah. And also, a cool thing is they have a human shadow.
What?
What?
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
they're like cursed or something.
YouTube,
Any-
your perk is I'll put it on stream for you on YouTube. I'm not doing it right now. So if you want to
Cool.
see it, go to YouTube and catch the VOD after it's uploaded.
Or just Google it.
Um,
Anyway.
When
No,
it
go to
arrives,
YouTube.
Oh right, yeah. Go to YouTube. Go watch the
I
VOD.
thought you supported the stream there, bud.
I'm sorry.
when it arrives, Sebastian's at Ireland. I know you missed Uppy, so I found a way to get us another one. And this giant, like
Does it make
multicolored,
noise?
it's like medium size. It has the face of like this like wicked teeth kind of like deer
I mean,
thing
but does
with
it make
deer
noise
antlers.
as a greater steed?
I would.
No, it's a
It's just
It's an
fully-
animal.
Yeah,
It's either celestial, fey, or fiend, whatever Sebastian chooses. It's an actual creature, the summoning.
Okay.
So you get to choose. Is it?
I will choose Faye. Well, that
It's
was
basically a fey that he's summoned that takes the shape of this creature.
Yeah, it's not really like any of the other summoning spells because it's like an independent creature that exists independently from him. So if he dies or goes unconscious or anything, it still exists.
Yeah, it's just there. The
I was
Arlen, you
surprised
can write
didn't
it
do
if you want.
Pegasus. That'd been pretty cool.
I just thought this looked way cooler. And originally, when I first initially decided I was going to do it, I was going to give it to Arlen before he could fly and just have it be his mount. But Arlen can fly now, so it can just be like an extra attacking thing. And it has a cool thing where you can dive and like then fly away. It has flyby.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
it
got
does
less
not have
hit
a lot of
points than all
health.
the other options. Yeah,
So
it does have resistance.
what we'll do
though.
above table, you can put
Yeah.
it in your extras because you summoned it and you can control it in
Yeah, yeah.
combat.
Cool.
Yeah, and
It
it
might-
doesn't take your fucking action or bonus action to command it either.
It might move faster than me too.
I need to look up the spell. I don't think it does take your bonus action.
It doesn't.
According to the
It's
spell.
just it's just a whole fucking
Yeah.
extra creature that you control.
I
Yeah.
think it gets its own turn, probably. Then.
It'll.
That's what I'm saying.
It acts
goes-
on the.
It acts on your initiative, but it goes immediately after
After,
your
yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You can't use it for help for yourself. You can use it for help for other people.
With that being said, are y'all continuing north now, or
Yeah, but I think we're at least I think at least one of us should be watching our backs for Darius if you
Yes.
could do that since you have
Yeah.
the best perception, but
Yep.
making sure something flying doesn't come behind us.
And I can send the new uppy out to come back and forth. I don't
Yeah,
think
definitely,
he can
like-
talk to me though. But I
Definitely,
have
yeah, you can talk. You can talk
You
to
can
it.
talk to it
You
within
can-
like a
You can
mile.
talk to- Yeah,
Oh, cool.
while the mountain's in with a mile, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Sweet.
So
So
yeah,
I
we're
can
definitely
help.
watching forward and backwards to flying creatures in case they got ahead of us somehow.
all right? All right. Good night, Silver. Thank you for hanging out. We're about to close it out too. I think this will get to a good stopping point here. As you head north, you're sending it out. Give me a perception check for the creature, and we'll, as flavor, we'll have Oswald assist it.
Do you want me
Does
to
that
roll
mean
one
it's
for
with
behind?
advantage?
Yeah, you can roll one for looking behind.
You already have advantage. It's +5.
28.
Jesus.
That is just a 15.
All right. And y'all doing pass without a trace just to remove trace. Going, give me the stealth checks or group stealth check with your pass.
So
without a
plus-
trace. With
plus
the
That
10,
is 36.
for stealth. Nice.
36
Who
while
wants to
wearing
roll for
plate
lefty and righty?
34.
19.
31.
19 adding 10.
I got
No,
a 17.
9 plus 10. 19.
Yeah, you have to add 10 to your total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to
I
roll
got
for
a
lefty and
17.
righty?
That's way rather than the
17.
10.
What's their dex?
Who has polar bears in their extras?
I would just like to say that I got a 36 with
don't-
disadvantage.
Give me a second, I'll give it
Jesus.
to you. Dex is +0.
Yeah. Yeah, their only skill is perception.
Mhm.
Yeah, so +0.
I'll just roll 2d20s.
I mean, it should be fine. Y'all roll massively high.
Got 29.
The polar bears were fucking.
So 11
That
and
one,
14.
4. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, because
That's with the 10s too?
Yes.
Damn.
1 in a 4.
Y'all seen? You do not seem to see anything coming from behind you at all, Darius. Just a fucking wasteland of a tundra. What'd you roll for their your greater seed, Sebastian?
For perception, it got
15.
15.
15.
Yeah.
They fly within range to you, Sebastian, and taught you telepathically, there is a is it a gorge I'm thinking about with like grots and stuff coming down? Is that the appropriate term? Of they tell you like, even for y'all, even with your perception, like everything up here, you cannot tell if it's ice, stone, whatever. Everything's just like covered in ice. So everything has this glistering. So they can't tell if it's where the rock ends and where the ice begins, or if it's all ice, whatever. But it's just a massive gorge. And at the end of this gorge is a tower. And it has a face embedded into it, and it has like some kind of crown shaped into the tower.
Does Sebastian recognize that from his time serving Aurum or not?
Give me a history check with disadvantage.
We're not getting a long rest, are we?
We could always stop.
Just hang out in the hut for 8 hours and call it a day.
Yep.
Well, only 6 hours.
I mean, I could roll a second time, but whoa!
You rolled deception.
Mimic.
You rolled
It makes a
deception.
mimic.
You rolled the wrong thing.
I rolled deception. Oh fuck! Sorry guys.
You rolled deception twice.
Well, I had my. It's right above it. So here's with disadvantage. Roll. That is better. It's a 12.
Not really. All your memories are like so jaggered up. You just kind of remember the interior of the place. You don't remember the outside of it.
Yeah. Right. Guys,
How-
how far away is the gorge?
The gorge is probably like a couple miles.
And the tower?
And they also see 3 individuals.
At the gorge or the tower?
The gorge. Outside, like kind of.
And the tower is how much farther off from the gorge?
I can't really tell that with the 15. So they just kind of see in the distance where the gorge kind of leads up to.
Alright, guys.
How late is it? Like, how long will we been traveling?
This is getting towards the evening now.
So we're gonna need to rest and then.
Yeah, we're
I mean, it's up to you
100%.
guys. I'm just giving y'all information. Y'all do whether you want with it.
I would say let's stop now before we get within several miles of that gorge.
Yeah, guys, we're just got a couple of miles and we're gonna hit a gorge with a couple of like 3 people, and then there's a giant tower with a crown. It sounds pretty ominous.
Then let's stop here.
We need to stop. We need to rest. I would like to make dinner for all of us to prepare for next day.
Okay.
Ragoth, would you like are you okay with us stopping?
You hear nothing in your head.
Right, well, fuck you too.
Well, he's going to have to be okay with us stopping, because if he wants us to be at full strength with all of our stuff to do, we
You're in
need
your
to
head.
take
I signed
some
a deal. I
naps.
don't know what more you want from fucking me. You know.
Trying to be nice to you.
You going to be nice to me? I'm sorry. You going to be nice to me? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, you deserve it. Tit for tat.
I don't want your
I'll
tat.
include you. Okay, maybe I should have used a different expression, but you know what?
Do I?
You do. You're in my head.
Yeah, you got a lot of personalities up here. You're kind of fucked up.
Yeah, well, you're not the model poster child of well-adjusted either, Gargoth. I hate to break it to you.
Whatever.
That would help. Well, we're taking a risk.
Can you dismiss your flying thing?
No.
Yeah, I think it's what you can.
Like a familiar?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just send it away.
It's not like a familiar. I think you would have to
No, you can
cast
send
the
it
spell
away.
again.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you,
you can
if
send
you
it
cast
away,
it
you
again,
have
it disappears and a new one pops up.
yeah, but it's better to keep it so you don't have to spend the spell slot um every day.
No, as an action, you can
Yeah.
release them out from its bond.
Yeah, but then you have to
Causing-
cast a spell again.
Yeah.
That permanent causes
So-
permanent space.
So I would rather not.
All right.
I cuddle with it. It's a medium-sized
It's not-
creature.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Hey, I can cast a hut too, so I can give it extra.
Keeps bullet burst safe.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, 8.
Oh shit!
I forgot about Jadnak. But also, you and I count as one medium creature, so
Let's
good.
let's have someone stay. If he's staying with bullet burst, let's have someone stay with it.
I will stay with Jet.
Let's have someone else.
I will also stay outside.
Thank you, Darius.
but before that happens, Measure said she wanted to make dinner.
Yes, I have been thinking. Do we believe this is opportune time before we face our final foes?
I mean, if
Wow.
you aren't going to make dinner, I would make dinner. But I mean, by all means,
Can you make dinner? I have never seen you cook, brother.
I have cooked all the
He
time.
cooks
What's
for
your
us
mean?
all the time.
Yeah.
Every
He's a
time we're
great
out from
cook.
town, I'm cooking.
Apparently, I'm the only one that's not eating it. Not the only one.
Are you
I
not eating?
too can make dinner, but it will be bland.
Oh no, I'm thinking a massive feast of kind.
She's
I
talking
mean,
about
if
her.
you
you
have
can make
above
one.
table,
means,
she's
I
talking
can
about
make
her
one of
heroes
those.
first.
But
Yeah, here's feast.
Here's feast,
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
which-
cast Hero's
yeah.
Feast.
which
It's-
she
it's
can
a-
cast once.
I can cast
Yeah.
once because you need a 1,000 gold piece gem encrusted
Yeah.
bowl. Do you have one?
I didn't use this gem. We could encrust something with it.
Wait, I feel like we do have a bowl.
We
I
do.
bought one.
did we not get that from
I bought one.
Phil Gut? Yeah. we
Oh,
did.
okay.
Yeah, if we think this is opportune time, measure.
But also,
will-
yeah, we have a 3-foot diameter bowl covered in garnets.
That is
Okay.
that is the one, I guess. Yeah.
But I don't think this is our quote unquote. Well, unless we die, I don't think this is our last fight. I mean, we've got these 3 guards apparently that are going to prevent us from going in first. So, you know,
Will we have a chance to
long-
rest
I hope so.
after the fight with these 3?
Well, if they're at the beginning of the gorge,
Then we take time out.
we say
you know,
time out, we murder them, and then we just like hide and we take another nappies.
I
Well,
feel like Arul might know if we dispatch the guards there that are meant as sentries. So I feel like,
And
I mean,
dispel
maybe-
magic will get rid of Tiny Hut,
yeah,
which
and
I'm
I
sure
feel like
she could do.
No, my hut is impenetrable. It is impenetrable.
I feel like maybe we might be starting a moment where we won't get the chance to recuperate. It's possible we can, but it's possible we won't be able to either. I think both are.
I mean, it sounds
valid
like we have 2
possible.
bowls, right? So we can do it twice. So if this is going to be if we think this is going to be hard tomorrow, maybe we need the extra help.
We do have 2 bowls.
Okay, I will begin cooking. So measure will take an entire hour to. Oh no, wait. I guess the feast is instantaneous and it takes an hour to eat. But anyway, so she will. So you will see a spread mainly of like meat, like reindeer, very very meaty, and a lot of like very sparse kind of dry shrubs.
But just some vegetables, right?
Very few vegetables. I am a vegetarian in real life, but Measure is not at all.
Garnish
so
it with
does your-
vegetables.
Does your sister cook as good as you do?
I don't know.
So, but we all saw her not cook this. We saw.
Yeah,
all saw
we saw her
cast a
set a
spell.
bowl down, cast a spell, and then a fuck ton of food happened.
Oh yeah.
This
I'm
is
gonna say she
also-
cooked it.
This is also magic, so I don't know if it's a I mean, I'll say maybe. I haven't.
Whoever
Oh.
eats this tastes way better than what TFO's ever made.
Oh damn!
Because it is magical food, so.
Okay, to be fair, this is magical. We all understand this, right?
Make
She
an
does
Arcana
have-
check, TFO.
Okay, let's make it.
Nowhere in the spell does it say the food tastes good. It says it's magnificent,
11.
but it doesn't say it's delicious.
I'm pretty sure Magnificent would make it delicious.
I mean, if you
And
don't
I'm
like
the
it,
DM,
that
what
doesn't
I
mean
say
it's good
goes.
tasting to you. Taste
It's
is subjective.
TFO, you think she cooked this? There's some weird trickery or something?
I mean, just because she cooked a wonderful
Different
steak. If I
technique.
don't like
Measure-
steak, it's gonna taste bad to me.
Are you? Have you kind of like explained it to us that this is special food?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Okay, then I'm not eating.
I'm not eating either then. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Sebastian
gonna
will dig in. Like he eats slop, so he's down to eat.
I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna eat.
No,
And-
This
And
is
not out of
amazing,
rudeness.
Arlen. Arlen, this tastes so good. It's crazy. This
Sebastian,
is
Just a measure.
almost as good as
I
slop.
haven't been able to taste food in weeks.
It is good.
Lucky you.
This is.
Can
this
I
is the
use-
best I have had.
Can I use telepathy to
You-
transfer the sensation of taste into Arlen's mind?
Sure, why not? This is fun. I'll use the fun roll on this.
Sebastian gives you the sensation that he's experiencing in his mouth, as he's eating it telepathically.
That
He's still
is
mad at Doros, so Doros doesn't get it.
that is so weird.
Can I cast
It's so
prestidigitation?
delicious.
Can I cast
You should try it.
prestidigitation to waft the smell of the food over to the like the cartoons over into his nose?
I don't breathe. I don't breathe or eat.
So, for anybody that actually is eating, if you have any diseases or poisons, they are gone. You also become immune to poison and being frightened. All wisdom saving throws are now done with advantage, and your hit point maximum increases by 2d10, and you
Holy
gain
shit.
that number of hit points.
Did you roll your 2d10 yet?
So
I didn't know if it was I or individually.
I think it's you because
It's
you
you.
cast it.
It's a
Yeah.
total. Everybody gets it. So you roll it.
And I can do it for 12 people, so Jednak also gets it.
Woohoo! What is?
14 hit
to-
points.
Hey.
You could give it to the parrot too. Whatever its name, Uppy. Should we name it? Uppy
So
too,
how
or
many
would
how
you-
many creatures do we have? There's 7 of us. Jednak is 8. The 2 polar bears and the Periton. So that's 11. So all of them all get 14
Nice.
not temporary hit points. It's 14 maximum hit points. And the 14 hit points for the next 24 hours.
Next 24 hours. Ooh.
But not Doros.
Not Doros. Doros doesn't eat. I
I
don't eat.
Aid,
or breathe,
aid,
or drink.
Aid fell off a while ago, right? How long does that last?
Okay, what were the
8
immunities
hours.
again? They
So
went
8
so
is
fast I missed it.
All the advantages. It's wisdom saving throws are done with advantage. You're
need
immune to poison and the frightened condition. And you get 14 hit point maximum increase for the next 24 hours.
I'm already immune to frightened, so that's fine.
Wisdom
I
advantage
am
is
not.
nice though.
This is great.
Yeah, it
Oops,
would be.
that is not how you add advantage.
That's okay, Doros.
I'm most immune to diseases, but not
I've got-
poison and frightened and such.
I've got a way to give us all advantage on every saving throw.
Every
But I can't for every saving throw. But I can't do immunity to frightened or anything.
I'm immune to
which
frightened.
which I think is super
Yeah.
beneficial.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know how to mark the advantage on D&D Beyond, but I'll just try to remember it.
Just
But
writing
there
it
are
something.
some twigs and good berry like things on the table as well.
I worry so much for their gut and colon health because I have never seen TFO eat a vegetable.
I've probably eaten a vegetable before. Maybe.
I have never seen them eat vegetables either.
All right. That's you consume your meal. It It tastes fucking amazing. The best meal you probably ever had, even for the people that do not eat or feel like they can taste. It actually tastes amazing because it's a fucking hero's feast, and I'm the DM and I say so.
Does that mean we get the benefits then?
Did you not eat?
No, I didn't.
You don't
eat.
have
I
to. It
don't
doesn't
eat.
mean you can't. You could still eat.
Yeah, you could
I don't eat
shove it
though.
in your mouth. It doesn't. You just don't get nutrition from it.
Okay.
Or you don't need the nutrition from it, I guess.
Yeah, you don't require it. Doesn't mean you can't.
I'm used to not eating.
I mean, it
I'm
doesn't
just-
say your thing doesn't say you don't poop. So I mean,
I was gonna say, does this mean you don't poop, my man?
I guess you haven't
Oh
really
my God.
had to eat or
We're
drink
not
anything.
having this discussion right now.
So that's what Jugen's Soul is.
There's a crackling
It's like-
lightning bolt that is coming down to Darius right now.
Oh,
Good thing I have advantage on dex saves.
You take 5,556 damage.
It's okay. We took raised from dead. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that
I don't
means,
die, turn it. My name is in the book.
we'll pick up here next week. Y'all setting up camp and actually, I'm just gonna let y'all have it. Y'all gonna have your long rest too.
We
And we'll pick up with what y'all gonna have to deal with next week. Maybe it'll be the final battle, maybe it won't be. But we definitely have like maybe 1 or 2 episodes left. So
oh shit.
Really, it'll take us 30 episodes to like explore this giant tower.
Mhm.
We're DBZing this.
Fall into the gorge.
I mean, the longer you'll DBZ it, the longer it'll take before we get to Order of the Goblet. So
I'm not ready to say goodbye to Arlen.
depending on what y'all do, I'll roll with it. But I'm projecting like maybe 2. I'll say 2 or 3 more episodes, if that.
Ooh.
But anyway,
Alrighty.
if you watch this long, you clearly love on YouTube. You clearly love the episode. Leave that comment down below. What's your favorite part? Like and subscribe. That's also free. It helps out the channel. So, and yeah. And I still need to make the video. My next DN's Confessions video. I have what I want to do. It's just finding the time to actually do it. So, stand by for that. So, that'd be great. Again, next time we're live on the channel. Tentatively Friday. We do have a couple of characters are gone, so I don't know if we're going to have Dragonlance anytime soon, really. But we'll cross that. Oh, tentatively Friday will be the next time we'll be live, but yeah, I actually might be live before then. Painting miniatures probably. So,
All right.
but yeah, we love you very much, and yeah, you might want to figure that out. Why Doros doesn't want measure in the hut with Jednak. Yeah. But we'll see you next week for this campaign. Bye.
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 Bye.